Tamar, my favourite expression of all time is that destiny is never to be dissected but to be marvelled at. That's how I found you. I didn't come looking for you, but I was sitting next to Lee and Stephen Watson, and we watched you around, and I'm here to follow the thoroughbred, and we are so privileged and honoured to meet Outeniqua.
Thank you so much. I absolutely love him. He's my best friend and one of the best horses I've ridden.
We first of all need to find out, did he find you or did you find him?
So one could question that. I think I found him, but I believe horses find you, so I guess maybe he found me. He was stabled at my trainer's yard with another girl, and they just happened to ask me to ride him that day and give him some exercise. And I jumped one jump and I fell in love with him. And I decided to take him on. I asked the owners if I could take him for them and sell him, because the girl was going to university and needed to sell him. So she gave me the opportunity to have the ride on him, and then obviously sell him to, a potential buyer. And I just loved him, and I landed up buying him for myself.
So he's become your heart horse?
He has. He's as brave as a lion, and he grows in the ring. He's tiny, as you can see, but when he gets in the ring, he puffs himself up, and he's game for anything.
So you didn't go out looking for a particular pedigree. You just got on him and you just gelled with him.
So I'm a bit bad like that. I don't really look at horses' pedigrees. I just sat on him the one day and I loved him.
He's 16, which in my opinion is still young, because I think that his best years are still ahead of him. You've looked after him. What are your plans with him for the future now, bearing in mind where you are lying in the micro derby?
So I'd love to jump in bigger jumps. I think he's game for it, but I don't want to break him. So he's a winning horse at 1.35 m. I'll maybe do some 140 classes, but I think at 135 he's got a good few classes to win still, hopefully.
I noticed when I arrived that he was still fully tacked up. I mean, he's obviously still got his saddle on. But you took off his bridle and he just stood there like a moke, and like a guy that is just so content with his surroundings.
Yeah, he just loves me, Mr. Oti, and I think his competitive spirit needs to come first. I think, like I said to you, he'll do anything I ask him. So he probably would do it if I asked him, but then I don't think he would jump again. So in order to keep him sound and happy, I think 135 is where he's winning and happy, and that's probably where I want to keep him.
Does it give you heart to know that a guy like Peter Gotts, who probably weighed just a little bit more than you do, was jumping 6'11" and winning the derby on a horse called Toyota Charlie Swap at the height of barely 15 hands?
I know. It makes me want to itch to go a bit further. So you never know. Maybe I will. I'd have to talk to my trainer, Barry Taylor, and see what he thinks.
Well, there are very few people that have got grandstands named after them, and there's very few people that have got Barry's experience both as a rider and also a former racehorse trainer.
Yeah, so I really do trust his opinion. He's a horseman before anything else. So if he says I can do it, I know I can do it.